Alright guys, your essential question for today is how do we multiply polynomials? Keep in mind we're going to be using the words FOIL and distribute very often. We're going to start off with FOIL first. So let's say that you have a binomial times a binomial. What we're going to do is we're going to FOIL or distribute. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times negative x is negative 4x. X times 4 is 4x, and positive x times negative x is negative x squared. Now you want to see if there's any like terms that can combine together, and negative 4x plus 4x cancel out, so that leaves me 16 minus x squared, but write this in standard form, so I'll have negative x squared plus 16, and we would call this a quadratic binomial, because it's of degree 2 with 2 terms. Alright, let's take it up a notch, and let's say you have a monomial, because it's one term, times a binomial. We're still going to distribute, so we're going to distribute negative 4 x to the fourth y to the third times 5 x squared y to the third. Well, whenever you're multiplying, you always add your exponents. So negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. X to the 4 plus 2 is to be 6. Y to the 3 plus 3 will be 6. And then distribute negative 4 times positive 5 again. So negative 20 x to the fourth, y to the 3 plus 5 will be 8. So there is my answer for that one. Alright, let's say that you have a binomial times a trinomial. Well, again, you're going to distribute. So start with the 4x. So 4x times x cubed, that would be 4x to the fourth. 4x times negative 4 would be negative 16x squared. 4x times 3, that would be 12x. Now, you're not done. You got to do the other one. So negative 3 times x cubed, so negative 3x cubed. Negative 3 times negative 4x, that would be positive 12x. And negative 3 times positive 3, that would be negative 9. Now, don't stop here. Look for any like terms. So 4x to the fourth, I don't have anything to add to that. Negative 16x squared, don't have anything to add to that. 12x plus 12x, that would give me 24x. And then negative 3x cubed, and then minus 9. Now, put this in standard form, so I'm going to have 4x to the fourth minus 3x to the third minus 16x squared plus 24x minus 9. There's my answer, and this is a quartic, because it's a degree 4, polynomial, because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Alright, let's take a look at another one. Let's say, again, let's try another one like that. So let's do a binomial times a trinomial. Again, distribute. So 3x times x cubed will be 3x to the fourth. 3x times negative 6x will be negative 18x squared. 3x times 4 will be 12x. Negative 5 times x cubed will be negative 5x to the third. Negative 5 times negative 6 will be positive 30x. And then negative 5 times 4 will be negative 20. Combine your like terms. There's nothing to combine with the 3x to the fourth. There's nothing to combine with the negative 18x squared. I've got 12x plus 30x, so that would be 42x. And there's nothing to combine with the negative 5x cubed, nor with the negative 20. Put this in descending order, so I'm going to get 3x to the fourth minus 5x to the third minus 18x squared plus 42x minus 20. So there is my polynomial, and it's a degree 4, so it's a quartic polynomial. Alright, let's take a look at one more example. Let's say I give you a trinomial times a trinomial. Not that it's going to be any more difficult, it's just going to be a little bit longer. So start by distributing. X squared times 2x squared would be 2x to the fourth. X squared times 5x would be 5x to the third. X squared times negative 2 would be negative 2x squared. Now let's do the middle term. Negative 3x times 2x squared would be negative 6x to the third. Negative 3x times 5x would be negative 15x squared. Negative 3x times negative 2 would be positive 6x. And don't forget that last term. Negative 2 times 2x squared would be negative 4x squared. Negative 2 times 5x would be negative 10x. And negative 2 times negative 2 would be positive 4. Now let's combine some like terms. I have nothing to combine with a 2x to the fourth, but I see I have a 5x to the third minus 6x to the third, so that's going to be negative 1x to the third. And then I have a negative 2x squared minus 15x squared, so that's negative 17 minus 4, so that will be negative 21x squared. I see I have 6x minus 10x, that would be negative 4x, and nothing to combine with a positive 4. Notice that it's already in descending order, so there's my answer. Degree 4, so it's a quartic polynomial. And that's it for today's lesson.